University's Center for Psychiatric Rehabilitation's goal is to connect our viewers with supportive resources in the community and to help individuals enhance their career development and overall well-being. Everyone can be successful with the right support.
In the last ditch, I think of you.
Good afternoon and welcome to Employment for All. My name is Kim Bissett and I'm here to help you get a job, change jobs, or advance in the job you currently have. Here at Employment for All, we believe that everyone can be successful with the right supports. And each week we bring you interesting and informative guests who help you advance your career development or connect to community resources. I'd like to introduce you to Marianne Gilmore. Welcome. Hello. And Nancy DeJoin.
Hi.
Nancy is a graduate of Carroll School for the Blind, and Marianne currently works at Carroll School for the Blind. So let's start off with Marianne. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, one of my great passions is assisting people with vocational goals, and I've been working at the Carroll Center since August 2009. I help people with career growth, and that can include competitive work, volunteer work, and internships.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So all levels of career development.
Right. So it could be, somebody just starting out, or maybe somebody that's been in the work world and has lost some of their vision, and we kind of work with people at where they're at.
Absolutely. Either starting off in work or transitioning back into the workforce after a vision loss.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great. A wonderful support for people. And Nancy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a registered nurse, as you said. I began to lose my vision in 2007. At that point in time, I entered into the Carroll Center for the Blind to an independent living skills program. I went through the program for approximately 12 weeks and then took a technology course. I knew before I could enter back into the workforce that I needed to learn my independent skills with vision loss and start to learn technology with non-visual skills, and that gave me the opportunity to have all the skills I needed to interview and get back into working.
Fantastic. And we know you have a wonderful friend here who we'd like to have you tell us a little bit about.
I do. I have my service animal, Gigs. He's a yellow lab golden mix. He's laying down here upon my left side. And he's from the Seeing Eye in New Jersey, Morristown, New Jersey. And his role, he's with me 24/7. And he's one of my reasonable accommodations. He comes to work with me. He goes everywhere with me. Right now he's relaxing at my feet, taking advantage of this opportunity. But he will help me find doors, tables, seats, elevators. He basically, I just give him a command and he's my eyes. I listen for what's going on in the environment and give him the command, and he safely gets me where I need to go.
Fantastic. So he helps you with all levels of mobility, whether inside or outside. He helps you navigate certain situations.
He does. He's taken the place of my white cane.
Wow. Okay.
And just to show people, this is a cane that people can use, that sometimes people use instead of a dog.
Okay.
And it's, again, helpful to be able to scan where you are and to be trained, though, by a mobility instructor how to use this and how to use it safely to get around.
No, that makes sense. Absolutely. Can you give us some kind of specific examples of how Gigs helps you kind of navigate throughout?
Absolutely. When we get up in the morning and we leave for work, if I'm going out the front door, I will tell him when we get to the top of the stairs to leave my home. He stops at the top of the stairs and he just waits. He's always positioned on my left-hand side, and he stops at the stairs and waits for me to locate the stairs. And I will tell him at that point, once I tap out the stairs with my right foot, I'll tell him forward. And at that point, he will begin to go down the stairs, alerting me that there is a set of stairs.
Wow.
At the end of the sidewalk, he will wait for a left or right command. That will tell me that we're at a crosswalk area in a sidewalk and I can't go forward any longer or I'll be in the street. So I have to make the decision which direction I want to go in. And if I tell him right, he goes as far right as he can, and then he'll bring me right to a curb cut. At that curb cut, I'll decide. And if I want to go left, he waits at the curb cut until I hear that the parallel traffic is clear, and I give him the forward command to cross the street.
Wow. So he's literally with you every step of the way to help you navigate.
Step, listening for what I'm telling him. If a car happens to come when we're in the process of crossing, he will pull me backwards, or he will come in front of me to stop me from making that cross.
Wow. What a wonderful support.
He is.
And people do use the mobility for work, of course, of using public transportation to get to their work, and then once in work, how to get to their supervisor's office, how to get to where they're going to work, how to get to the men's or ladies' room, you know, so that they can negotiate around.
Absolutely, because you don't always want to depend on someone else. I know we have an intern who's terrific at the BU Center, and when she initially came, we kind of acclimated her around, and she has a service dog as well, and she's able now to be completely independent at work and be able to know where all the classrooms are with her service dog, who's fantastic, and it's really helped because she's completely independent of anyone else, so she doesn't have to ask anyone where anything is. She can get there with her dog and be, you know, fully part of the staff.
Right, right, and that's just like us. We all want to be independent.
Exactly.
As well.
You don't want to have to say, "Oh, can I interrupt your meeting to show me where something is," or things like that. Not that anyone minds, but you just want to be able to do what you want to do.
Sure.
When you want to do it.
I'm sorry. Everybody has a different way of handling their service animals at work, and the rule of thumb is when they're in a harness, they're working. And I did have him that way when I first started with my new employment, and now when we get into work, he gets up the stairs and into work, and he stops dead in his tracks, spreading his legs, doesn't want to be moved, and I take his harness off and his leash off, and he runs from desk to desk, telling everybody that he's there, getting his morning greeting. I find my way to my desk, and then he comes over immediately and just lays under my desk all day long.
Wow.
Until he has the command that he can visit at lunchtime. So I give him that opportunity to meet and greet every morning, and it's really boosted the morale in the office for everybody. They love him as much as I love him,
Oh,
and you just
fantastic.
hear him gallop through the office.
Right. He's like, "Hey,
I'm here,
Right.
say hello,
Right.
good morning.
Do you want to pet me?
Yes.
I mean, I'm so cute, you know?
Yes.
And you do. You see
So-
him and you want to pet him. Oh, so
It's
that's
good
wonderful.
pet therapy for everybody else too.
Exactly.